Welcome to the Manheim Palm Beach dealer-only auto auction, where today I will be taking you inside of a dealer auction to see what we can buy. Hopefully not buy anything. I already bought a car. I don't need to ship 2 cars. But we will see what's in here. We will see the prices. We will see if they're worth it. And I don't know, maybe we will buy something and you're gonna come with me. My name is Craig from Flying Wheels. This is not flipping $400 to a Ferrari because we already bought it. You're looking at it right now, but we will go inside of an auction. Let's go see what we can come up with. Oh man, can you believe that we finished the series? Flipping $400 to a Ferrari is over. I mean, look at what we have now. We legit have a $400 Ferrari. The exact red Ferrari that I said I would own in episode 1. Over 2 years ago. That is my $400 Ferrari. Oh yeah, check it out. Beautiful R8 convertible right there. In today's video, we're going to a dealer auction in Palm Beach. I bought that Ferrari yesterday. I flew down here and coordinated the purchase so I could go to the auction as well. How the heck do I get into this auction? I don't even know. Wow, look at that car. That is incredible. Today we're gonna go into a dealer auction. Maybe we'll buy something, maybe we won't. Maybe I'll show you the prices. I definitely will show you the prices. Maybe we'll find something awesome. I love going to auctions. How the heck do I get into this place? It's fenced in everywhere. So, dealer auctions. You need a dealer license to get in there. To get a dealer license, you need to have a commercial property that's zoned properly, and it's a lot of hoops to jump through. Look at that. Bentley Bentayga, Maserati Gran Turismo, Range Rover. That looks like a Rolls Royce way over there. It is such a different world in Florida than it is in New Hampshire. I live in New Hampshire. We have potholes everywhere and just destroyed roads from frost heaves. Frost heaves is like when the ground freezes, everything expands, and then the road cracks and we get potholes. You don't get that in Florida. You get lime green Maseratis and another lime green Maserati. And what is that over there? That looks like a Bentley over there. And then another Maserati and another Maserati and another Maserati. Like, you can drive these things down here. And if you've been noticing a trend, I'm trying to get to Florida more often. This is my end goal, is to be down here more frequently. I'm already talking too much. Let's go inside the auction. I am inside. You can see the barbed wire. I am in the zone. Now, every auto dealer, every person with a dealer's license in the entire country gets what they call auction access. Yes, it is literally access to the auction, but it's also called auction access. And we get an auction access number. So I can go anywhere in the country, show my auction access number, and walk into a dealer auction. If you don't have that auction access number, no entrada. You are not allowed in. I'm allowed in, which is pretty cool. I can go to Hawaii and then go to a dealer auction and see what kind of cars are selling at dealer auctions in Hawaii or North Carolina or Nebraska or whatever, Ohio, which is pretty neat. I don't have to, I'm not limited to just New Hampshire. I can go anywhere. Get inside access, hey, another Bentley, and then get, buy cars at wholesale prices. Now, I can't sell in Florida. I can't go sell a car to somebody in Florida retail because I'm a New Hampshire retail dealer. I can buy nationwide and I can wholesale nationwide. So that Ferrari that I just bought, I can buy that car in Florida. I can run it through this auction and probably, hey, an SQ7. No, Craig. We're not buying Audis anymore. Wow, look at that Rolls Royce. If you don't know, I do have what they call attention deficit disorder. I already forgot what we were talking about. Microstores. Oh my God, this car is so beautiful. Wow. I forgot what I was talking about. I got distracted. So let me get back to it. I can buy that Ferrari in Florida. I can bring it to an auction in Florida, and I can sell it at the auction in Florida and profit off of it. So essentially, if I wanted to be a snowbird, Lamborghini Urus, Bentley Continental GT, 750 Xi. Squirrel! Shoot, what was I saying again? I could be a snowbird. I could travel to Florida all winter long, buy cars, private party, run them through the auction, sell them at the auction, make money, make a living, live in Florida 5 months a year. Primarily, I have to be based in my home state, my state of residence though. But it's still a pretty cool feature. I can travel anywhere in the country and buy and sell cars at the auction, which is amazing. All right, as you can hear, we're near the auction. Let's go inside. Wow, I live in the wrong part of the world. 2020 Rolls Royce Ghost. You guys are gonna correct me. What Rolls Royce is this? Because it is beautiful, 4,000 miles. Check out the Audi S5. We have another Bentley here, Flying Spur, 2014 Flying Spur, and then a brand new Corvette over there. 84,000 with 19,000 miles is telling me that I sold mine with 3,000 miles for for 88,000 was too cheap. Hey, special shout out to Edwin from Car Drop in Boynton Beach. So I love when people come up to me and say hello, they watch my videos. Edwin came up to me from Car Drop. He's primarily wholesale. So you go to Car Drop with your car. If you're a customer, you want to sell your car, you bring it to Car Drop. Car Drop appraises it, they purchase it, they write you a check on the spot, and then they bring it here, and then they sell it here. No retail sales. I love that idea. That's what I want to do. I don't want to sell retail. It's so much work. They buy cars, and then they sell them here wholesale, and then people like me buy them. Lambo, Aston Martin, Ferrari FF. That is what I really want. So it's probably June by the time you're watching this video. My Ferrari is going to be great in June, July, August, September. The FF is all-wheel drive. That's what I want. I want to put a set of ski racks on it. I want to drive it in the winter. Have a Ferrari that is my winter beater. I have a Corvette E-Ray on order though. That is all-wheel drive. So that may end up being my winter beater. But like, this is a 2+2, 4-seater. 2 in the front, 2 in the rear. I can fit my kids in it. I can put a ski rack on it. I can drive it every day with snow tires in the winter. That is ultimately my end goal, is not a 360 from 2002. It's more like a Ferrari FF. Let's check out some more auction cars. Okay, forget the Bentleys and the Rolls Royces and the Ferraris. Look at this F-250 HD heavy duty. These could quite possibly be original. Look at this frame. We don't have this in New Hampshire. As my grandfather would say, oh my word, what is this, like a 94 F-250, 0 rust. I really don't like where I live. I love my family, my grandparents, my parents, my sister, my brother, having my kids in your family. I love June, July, August in New Hampshire, but it's not where I want to live. This is what I want to do. Now, speaking about Florida, I can't even imagine how hot it is sitting inside of this car in Florida. A couple cool things about this Cobra that I'm noticing like right off the bat. I just walked up to it, so you're seeing as much as I'm seeing. Factory 5 Cobra, which is one of the best Cobra replicas you can get, mass titled. Factory 5, I believe, is from New England, so I see more of them up north. But what's really cool, oh, that's a decal. Oh man, I thought Carol Shelby really signed it. But yeah, that's a really cool car. I had one in green. If I ever find one in blue with white stripes, I'll keep it. Red Viper, blue with white stripe, Shelby, red Ferrari. There's a couple cars on my list that would be keepers forever. What is that right there? I'm not up to date on my Ferraris. What kind of Ferrari is this? Is this an F8? No, that's not F8. What is this? What Ferrari? Oh, that is so beautiful. What is this? Wow. It's a Ferrari Roma. Once again, forget the Ferraris and the Lamborghinis. This is a 1998 Ford Expedition Eddie Bauer with 20,000 miles. And no rust. We don't have these in New England. It's a common theme. We don't have these. 20,000 miles and no rust. Those are my bread and butter. When I started, ooh, yellow Corvette. Ooh, push a take on. Squirrel! When I started, that's what I bought and sold. Oh, I see a McLaren too. Third row seat, reliable, good engine, good runner. Those were great cars. And I made a lot of money on Ford Expeditions like that. Now they just don't exist because they're too rusty. My phone rang, I got distracted, forgot what I was saying. 2017 Grand Sport. We have another Bentley, which is just beautiful. But it gets even better behind this Denali. There's some really cool stuff. Yes, 2022 Porsche Taycan. How do you say it? I've owned one and I still don't know how to say it. GTS, which is really cool. It gets better. We have a T-Rex. Not a T-Rex, a Slingshot. This is a Slingshot R. Is it a manual transmission? Why do people get these in automatic? That is so weird to me. These cars are so fun to drive in manual transmission. On a day like today, yes, granted the sun is beating down. Oh, look it, the Expedition died. Glad I didn't buy it. So fun. And they're not expensive, like 20 grand-ish. And they are so fun. Corvette 2LT in blue. What's the name of this blue? I like this blue. It gets better. And that's not the reason I walked you over here. Wait for it. It's behind this Corolla. Tell me when you can see it. Yes, that is a 300Z convertible, 93, with 39,000 miles. It's gonna be an automatic. They're always automatic. Anytime I see these in a convertible, they're always automatic. The AC's cold. Wow, this car is really clean. Look at the Z32. Floor mats. Fun fact, I had a Fairlady Z. A Fairlady Z is the Japanese version of the 300ZX. Why is it called a Fairlady and not something Japanese? I have no idea. I had it in right-hand drive. I had it with T-tops. I had it in manual transmission, non-turbo. One of the most fun cars I've ever owned. I paid like 5 grand for it. It had reasonable mileage. It was so fun because it didn't cost me a ton of money. Like it tied up $5 grand and I got to enjoy it. And it got looks everywhere I went, and it had the T-tops, and it was right-hand drive. So I would go through drive-thrus backwards. It was really cool. And I sold it and I miss it. And now I have a Skyline that's right-hand drive. To be honest with you, I like my Fairlady more than my Skyline. It was just more me. The Skyline, the GTRs, that's my brother. If you know Adam, that's my brother. That 300Z was all me. 2020 Corvette, 2014 R8 VTEC. We have an M, what is this? An M4 Maserati, but even cooler than that, we have a McLaren. 2020 McLaren, 29,000 miles. Look at the exhaust. What kind of has, is that precipitation? Is that something burning? 2020 with 29,000 miles. What a cool car. How do we open the doors? I could not tell you how these doors open. Wow, that door is so light. Wow, look at that center console too. Now yes, I showed up in a Ferrari 360. Wow. That was not my end goal. My end goal, yes, for the series was to get a red Ferrari, but I want to keep rolling. I want to keep moving. Like, what's next? Let's sell the Ferrari. Let's enjoy the Ferrari, and then we'll sell it. And then what's next after that? We'll take that money and roll it. I would like a Urus. I would like a Lamborghini, different Lamborghini. I would like a McLaren. Like, let's keep rolling this cash into something else. I have another question. I've done this before, and I was correct. Maybach? How do you pronounce Maybach? V12. The backs. Oh my goodness, these seats recline. What is this car worth? I couldn't even tell you. Is it 100? Is it 40? I don't even know. Look at rear seat shades. Wow. I have another honorable mention behind this Land Rover. This is like a car show. I enjoy this so much. Ready? Wait for it. 1, 2, 3. 1960 Land Rover. Stafi de Bogota. Is this from Colombia? 1960 Land Rover in premium condition. I have no idea what they're worth. This is not my niche, but I know there is a huge niche out there. Love those rear seats. Oh, I get it. This thing is so cool. If I was Ace Ventura, I would flip this thing over and park it like a glove. Cool. There's a Taycan Turbo running through right now. The Maybach, the Maybach is all running through. Let's see what that Taycan Turbo is going for. That is legit an electric supercar, by the way. 2022, 10,000 miles. They're doing a 911 right now. The Taycan is up next. I have an Audi e-tron GT, which is similar to the Taycan 4S. I had a baseball Taycan, which was rear-wheel drive. The Turbo has a bigger battery, like a faster battery. This is legit the best one you can get. I paid $83 for my Audi e-tron GT. I was wrong. It's not a turbo. It's 4x2, but it has turbo wheels. That's what threw me off. They're identical looking, except the wheels. 80,000, 10,000 miles. My e-tron GT has 4,000 miles, and I paid that price. But it's all-wheel drive. I bought a 2021 Taycan from the dealer, pre-owned, like the dealer owned it, and I paid $77 for it. Sold it for $85, almost 2 years ago, a year and a half ago. It was at $83. It's not a good deal. I am hot on this car.
Operational instructions. He said, you don't be afraid of that now, too. I know you're going to be 7, my God. 72, now 4, 74, 6, 76, 78, 8,000, 8,000.
I didn't run the history report. That's where it's 8 if that's the real mileage, but I don't know if that is or is not. So it says original miles.
84, 6, 88, 8,800, 86, 88, now 9,000, now 92,
9,600. That's honestly probably worth it. I think I'm going to have buyer's remorse. 9,600, 39,000 mile Nissan 300Z. It's non-turbo, automatic, but 39,000 mile convertible, and the top works. Oh, they want 12.5, so forget it. They want 12.5 anyway. The Maybach is up next. $56,000, and the money's on. There are people bidding on it. What was that car brand new, MSRP? Here we go. Now, I love Corvettes. You know I had one. You know I have one in line waiting for an E-Ray. This is a 2020 Corvette convertible. Wait, is it convertible? It is a convertible. I didn't know they made the convertible in 2020. I thought 2020 was the first year. To be honest with you, this car outperforms my Ferrari. It handles better than my Ferrari. It's more comfortable than my Ferrari. It has luxury options and technology better than my Ferrari, and it's going to be the same price as my Ferrari. Rather this car. The only thing is, you see these everywhere now. You don't see red Ferraris everywhere. That is a beautiful car. 7,000 miles. Let's see what it sells for. $70,000 is a heck of a deal for that car. It's at 75 now. 77, that's about right. That is so much car for that price. Corvette's at 80. Here we have a 2022 brand new Rolls Royce going through. Audi R8 and that Land Rover all going through now. So let's see what these sell. Now that is a hell of a deal. That's a 2019 Maserati Ghibli. Did I say it right? $33,000 MMR, which is like auction value, is $39,000 on that car. Rolls Royce R8 Land Rover going through. Starting at 31,000. 25. I actually thought those things were worth a lot more than that. 25,000 is the high bidder on that. I don't know those cars. I don't know what they're worth. 25.5 seems like a heck of a deal. If you want 31, they'll call it 27,000 meeting. Seller wants 31. If you bid 27, they'll call and ask if they'll sell it. Let's check out the Rolls Royce, the R8. $350,000. 2014 Audi R8, 30,000 miles, and then behind that is the McLaren too. That Rolls Royce started at $350,000. I don't know what MSRP is. High bid was $277, but they said no. It's a big swing, $75,000 difference though. $270,000 on a phone call, meaning that's an if bid. They started at $350,000. That's a huge swing from start to finish. That's a lot of car for $70,000. Unfortunately, I'm broke. But to be honest with you, I'd rather that at 71 than my 02 360. 75,000 right now. That is so much car for the price. They wanted 80,000. That is just so much car for the money. And here's an M8, 2022 BMW M8, 11,000 miles. Starting at 100,000, no bid. It's at $78,000. So that was a $120,000 car, brand new, a year ago. Now it's selling for under $80,000. That's how much the market's changed. Now that's a 2020 McLaren 720S Performance running through it, 29,000 miles. That's a lot of driving in 3 years on a car like that. 175,000. I think it's smoking. That car is definitely smoking. As he drives away, I'm seeing, I thought it was precipitation. It's not. It's smoking. 29,000 miles and that car smokes. Stay away, Craig. Stay away. You don't want any more Audis. That's a 2011, so it's a 4.2 liter V8. Good engine. Tesla Model S, 111,000 miles. Really curious to see what that goes. That's probably like an affordable Model S. Huh, let's check that. Fun fact, 2013, they came up with a 4-liter twin-turbo V8. The car is capable of 600 horsepower, the same engine that's in the Lamborghini Urus. That is why I love Audi so much. I hate Audi also. Let's see what that Model S goes for. And then I'm out of here. $6,500 for that A8L. It's an old car, 100,000 miles. It's due for a lot of service. That's not, to me, a great deal. That Model S is at $19,500, 20 grand now. It's a P75D rear-wheel drive. So it's a base model S. But a Model S for 21 grand. It's a lot of cars, kind of. I don't know what happens after 100,000 miles on Teslas, though. Oh, it's tempting. 2011 Camaro with 141,000 miles in a 6-speed. I'm sure it has cam issues. By now, that 6.2 liter has been seriously abused. I'll stay away. I'm done. I got out of the auction without buying anything. I didn't leave empty-handed though, because I bought a car. That's the whole reason I was here. I bought that Ferrari. But I'm leaving the auction empty-handed. To be quite honest with you, I'm broke now. I have a Hummer, I have a Viper, I have a Ferrari now, I have a CTSV. It's a couple $100 grand in cars that are just tying up money. In this business, like if you want to sell cars, the idea is to move metal. Like you don't want to be sitting on things. You don't want to become a car collector. You need to be moving inventory as fast as possible, which is not what I'm doing. I also came to the realization today, after speaking with Edwin, I'm in the wrong business. I'm in the car selling business. I want to be in the car buying business. I enjoy the hunt. I enjoy buying the car. I hate selling cars. I would much rather run them through the auction, sell them, let them go, move on to the next one, which isn't what I'm doing. Right now I'm kind of hunting and not selling, because selling cars retail can be exhausting, really exhausting. Like working with the public is tough. All right, I'm out of here. Before I go, if anyone ever wants access to auctions like these, you need a dealer's license. I have an entire really fully detailed program that teaches you how to do this stuff step by step by step, from very beginning of like, who do you contact, to the very end of like financing and subprime financing, and like, where do you get your money from to buy these cars if you don't have capital? How do you get capital? How do lines of credit work? There's so many things that I have detailed in startyourdealership.com if you wanted to learn. Check out this Rolls Royce. Do these center caps spin? No. Sometimes those are stationary, so if you ever see a Rolls Royce driving down the road, those stay in the center, and the RR is always facing down, not on this car. If you ever wanted to learn how to do what I do, seriously, startyourdealership.com. Best thing I ever did in my life, besides marrying my wife and having kids, the obvious answer is starting my own car dealership. It gave me financial freedom. It lets me travel and expense the trip. It lets me do everything, buy what I love, do what I love, all because I got my dealer's license. www.startyourdealership.com. If you want to learn more, check it out. It's invaluable. Priceless is the correct word. Thanks for watching. There's a thumbs up button right here. If you hit that thumbs up button, I just appreciate it. I'll see y'all later. Thanks for watching. Adios.